Hello and welcome. So my name is Kimberly and this is my first ever video on YouTube, and I am going to do the cash budget system or the cash envelope system, whatever you want to call it. But I thought I would record for accountability reasons. If there is, even if there's two people on the internet just watching me, I think I'm far more likely to keep to my budget, knowing that I'm going to try and upload these videos a minimum of once a month, or twice a month, sort of checking in and checking how the last month went. So this is a come along with me while I set up my financial goals for 2022 and let you know what it is that I would like to achieve for myself. And yeah, so I made this plan myself. If you are wondering where it sort of popped up from, I couldn't find anything online that worked for what I wanted it for, so I just went ahead and made this one, just to keep me motivated. And it's in nice colours that I like, and it's got a few little things on here that I think will just be really good for how I foresee my budget journey going, based on videos that I've watched on YouTube. So let's get started. Now, my financial goals. I did two. I did a 1 year goal and a 5 year goal. I'm very impulsive. So for me, I need to keep that short, sharp sort of goal. So I thought 1 year would be the better idea. But then I also want to know where I'm headed. I need a direction and I need an end game. So then I have my 5 year goal here. And then over here I have my savings and sinking fund goals. Now these ones are just based off of the year. I didn't do a 5 year goal for these ones. So yeah, these ones are just yearly on what I would personally like to see in and out of my envelopes for the year. And I've kind of calculated what I'll need each month. Today's date is actually the 2nd of January, but I had intended this to start on the 1st. So I'm just going to put the 1st of the 1st, 2022, which means the end date for this will be the 1st, 2023. And hopefully you guys are along for the ride and I am consistent in uploading these videos. We don't know. But then these ones are the what is 5 years from now? 27? Is that right? Yeah. God, I can't even add to one. How am I supposed to do these cash envelopes? Okay, so I suppose you will get a sneak peek of some of my debt in this, because obviously my financial goals include clearing some debt off. But the first one, I have a loan that is a 118 loan. I'm just going to put, I'm really sorry if you can't see me right, I'm not an expert at this. I'm just going to put clear 118, and I'm not going to really put the amount on that because that is what I have a debt tracker here for. And I have the current end date, so I'm just keeping that there. So these ones are really short, sharp and simple. I would like throughout the year to make a minimum of 8 extra debt payments. So that is 8 full payments of my monthly payment of what it would be. Now again, that's throughout the whole year, so maybe that's a bit ambitious, but we shall see. I would also like to I have 2 credit cards. So I have a Tesco's credit card and a Barclaycard credit card. So I'll just put Barclay. I'll put credit card. Less than 50% is what I would like them to be. I think they're both sitting at around 90% right now. Again, I'm not going into figures with these ones because I will be doing a whole debt confession video. But these really are that is really it for my short-term financial goals, because there's only really so much you can do in 12 months. I would like to keep it realistic so I'm not disappointed and I do have something to go for. And then my 5 year goals are a lot more ambitious. So I would like all my debt cleared. And I'm also going to do this in one take, so I'm really sorry if it feels like I'm, you know, blabbering on. But I don't know how to edit because this is my first video, so we're just going for it. We plan on moving house. We also want a new car. By the way, we is my husband and my 1-year-old daughter. That is our goals. And realistically, with all debt paid and moving home and a new car, within 5 years, we do have quite a substantial amount of debt. So this might not seem like very many goals or very ambitious goals, but I also am really wary of setting things too high of an expectation. So I'm just going to take it as it goes and just really try and be realistic with it, because I feel like if it's more realistic, I'll stick to it. And then the last one is just no more credit. No more credit. Because I don't want any more loans. I don't want any more credit cards. I don't want any opportunity to make my debt even higher when I'm trying to focus on getting it gone. So that is my yearly goals. And then I have saving and sinking fund goals, which I will be part of the cash stuff in, but this is how much I would really ideally like in each one. So the first one I have is my daughter Aria. Now this isn't her savings goal. This is just a like a envelope for, you know, if she needs new clothes or she needs new shoes, because, you know, they grow quick. And I would ideally like 300 in there for that to be fully funded and me be comfortable with the idea of that. I wouldn't need to add any more into that. And then we have Christmas. And I think Christmas for me, again, it's just me, my husband and my 1-year-old. I think 900 is where our goal should be, because I also don't like to go too extravagant for Christmas. We're not particularly lavish people. Birthdays, so that's just all of our family's birthdays and things. And I think that being at 500 would be more than enough for me. And then we also have a car maintenance envelope, which is for things like spare tyres and if anything happened to the car. And yeah, for now, I think 500 in there also would be more than enough. And then beauty. Now, bearing in mind, this is what I think would be fully funded. I do get my nails done. I am taking a break from them. My nail tech is actually on maternity leave, and I thought I'll just wait for her to come back rather than go into someone else, because I like the way she does them. But beauty, I think 200 fully funded. I don't get my eyelashes done. I don't get anything else done. So it would just be my haircut, my husband's haircut, my nails, and that's it really. So 200, yeah, that's ample. And then days out are things like if we go to Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, which are theme parks around by us, or if we go anywhere near us. It's just some money to be able to go and enjoy a day out, basically. Date night for me and my husband, like I said, we have a 1-year-old daughter, so for us it's really important that we maintain our relationship. So ideally £200 fully funded for that, just for us to go have some food, a couple of drinks, maybe even anything really. That's how much I foresee that we would want that fully funded at. Now, holidays, we do have a holiday credit card. Now, that isn't going to be included in sort of all of the debt, because that is something that we like doing and is a good way to build credit, because we don't want to just drop off the face of our credit scores. So we book our holidays on our credit cards, pay them off slowly, and then all of our spending money is in cash. So for us, I think £1,000 is going to be enough. Again, I actually don't know if I am being completely unrealistic with these numbers, because I haven't trialed this yet. We have done a sort of cash system of sorts for the last 2-3 months and really got on well with it, but I don't actually know if throughout the course of the year this money is going to be enough. So I'm really sorry if this seems like really a lot or really not a lot. Seasonal is things like Easter, Halloween, you know, anything you might need the spare bit of money for. And then I've also included in seasonal money for Christmas decorations and household decorations, costumes. So it might look like a lot at 700, but that is ideally how much I would think we would need in there. And then we have renewals, which is things like our boiler service, I can't even think off the top of my head now, council tax, anything that we pay for monthly that we could start paying for yearly is included in this, including our car insurance. So I'm not really in a rush to fill this one because I think this year we're gonna just focus on saving that amount and paying for things as they come up. And then if I've got enough by next year to be able to, as of 2023, be able to pay these things outright, then that's really ideal for us. And then I've also got DIY, and this is because we just have things going on in the house. I'm always wanting to redecorate, always wanting to do different things. So yeah, a DIY envelope is needed for our house, and in that is just £300 if we wanted to redo the, I don't know, the wallpaper or paint the hallway or whatever it is that we wanted to do. That's in there. And then savings goals, we actually only have 2. So we have Aria's saving goal, which is again my daughter's saving fund. I've only done this for the year, so by the end of this year I would have liked to have at least saved £350 into her account. And then I also have a long-term savings for me and my husband, and I would have liked to have a minimum of 500 in that account. So yeah, those are my financial goals, my sinking and saving fund. I'm thinking, do I just do my debt video in this one? Yeah, okay, we'll just do it all in one video. So this might end up being a long video. I was going to split it into 2, but I'm just thinking that took me so quick that maybe I just do it in one. Yeah, so I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do this in one video. So my debt. So we have, first of all, my car finance. So just put car finance there. And the amount on my car finance is actually, there's £8,720 and 11 pence left. And this is all accurate as of the 31st of December. So if any payments have come out now from the 1st of January, I'm just going to include them in my monthly tracker. Because, you know, I couldn't find out all these and then film it on the same day. I'm just too busy. I can't do that. And then I have and then we get into loans. So I have a loan with a company called Guarantor My Loan. And that loan was for, I think it was for 6,000 when I took it out. And I took it out about 2 years ago. And what's remaining on that loan is 4,126 and 50p. Okay. I'm just going to fill the end dates in off camera, and then I'll maybe go through that in another video because I don't have the end dates to hand. So unprepared, I'm so sorry. We have another loan with a company called Nationwide. It's a bank. I don't know if you, obviously, I don't know if they have them in other countries, but yeah, it's a bank we have here. So that loan, the outstanding balance on that is £8,148 and 55p. And then we have a 118 loan, which I have already mentioned in my goals section when I was talking about my financial goals. And there's actually only £715 left on this one. It was a very short loan taken out over 12 months while me and my husband both switched jobs. I was on maternity, he switched jobs, and then I got a new job. So our paydays were just all over the place. So we just had something to tide us over. And then we have the big one, which is a loan against our home we had for, we had this when my husband left the army. It's a long story. Maybe I'll go through it one day. But anyway, the amount outstanding on this one is £35,982 and 8 pence. So that is the biggest loan that we have, which, yeah, it is quite a lot when you think of it that way. Makes me a little bit sad, but if you don't face it, then you'll never clear it, I suppose. Tesco's is, again, my credit card, and that has £869 exactly on there. And the limit is only like £900, so we're quite high in the limit there. And then we've got Marbles, which is another credit card. And that has £4,327 and 85p. Sorry, I had to go check on my daughter. Yes, where were we? So Marbles is another credit card that we have. We have another credit card, which is a company called Fluid, and that credit card is currently at £5,142 and 48 pence. And then we have another one, all these credit cards, which is a Barclays credit card, and that is at £2,742 and 74 pence. And then we do have a couple of credit accounts. So we have a Currys account, which we had to buy our fridge, freezer and our washing machine on, as they both broke pretty much within the same week. And we have picked up a few other things that we've needed from there as well. And on Currys, there's £1,338 and 51 pence. And then we also have a I suppose, yeah, we have an Argos card. And that Argos card has 263 and 66 pence. And then we have two store cards, and they have 700 on them, not each, in total. So that is all of my debt. I'm just going to go and add this all up, and then I will be back. Okay, so I just added all of those up. Now I'm depressed. But that comes to the total amount in debt we are is £73,076 £1.48. So we are over £73,000 in debt, which is why you can see we need to do this budget. So yeah, that is my debt confession, I suppose. I am going to try let me find it, my debt snowball method, as well as, like I said, making extra debt payments. But as soon as that first one is paid off, I'll start trying to snowball and get the rest of them down too. But we are going to do that as a slow process and just see what we can do and try not to stress ourselves out. Like I said, we've got a 1-year-old, so if we just spent every day thinking about our debt, then we just would be absolutely no fun at all. So that is all for this video. I'm so sorry it's been all over the place. It's my first video. I'm sure I'll get better. The next thing I'm going to do is do my monthly budget and then my cash stuffing. I'll do them two, I think, as separate videos. Working out my monthly budget, what I want where, and then I'll do a cash stuffing because I know people like to watch them separate. I like to watch them separate. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.